Hi there, welcome to this unboxing. Well, this is a game from a few years ago. It was a Kickstarter. Mark Swanson, is it Mark Swanson? Is the publisher of DICE, which is Designs in Creative Entertainment. The game design is by Edward T. Sindler. So it's Edward T. Sindler's 1808 on the rails of the Orient Express. I mean, this is one huge behemoth of a game. Very, very heavy. Weighs a ton. It's age 14 plus, 2 to 7 players in 4 to 12 hours. I think the 12 hours, it could even be a lot longer than that. It's from 2013, says copyright there. But the thing about this is, you can play a little I think it's 4-hour scenarios and stuff. But we do, a couple of times a year, have these big game days now. The recent one has been, at Christmas we had a full game of Civilization. Easter we've got pending a game of Advanced Civilization, and I'm thinking this is going to be in the same ilk. We'll be getting 18OE into that for full game days. So let's crack into the box. People have unboxed this at the time, but this is for my YouTube channel. For the people that have subscribed there or look there, which I'm very, very grateful for. So let's have a look and see what's in 1808 on the rails of the Orient Express. I've been after this for a long time. It's not cheap. Got it from Board Game Guru in the UK. Right, but this is the ultimate train game. I think it's the biggest train game. When I got into the hobby, I thought, oh, trains, you know. All the train games that were played have been excellent. I mean, from the very super lightweight Ticket to Ride to Age of Steam, which is incredible, brutal but incredible. We played Railways of the World, that's good, we don't own that. Snowdonia, we love that too. Train games are really, really good. We've got 1846 from GMT over there as well. Train games really do work in board games if they're done right. So let's have a look what we got in here. Let's just plough through it. Good card stock. Many of these. And this is obviously a labour of love, really. A game of this magnitude, board game, should not be possible to be made, but it is. But look, here's all the train companies, and look, just normally these would be a thin piece of card, all thick card stock. Excellent. Look very nice, and nice graphic design on them. A lovely newness smell coming out of here. High gloss here, these tokens. The track rights, it says on these. Deck of cards. We don't need to open them up, there's going to be too much here. Money, small, would need to be, because I mean, there's a £1,000 because of the room this is going to take up, but we will use poker chips anyway. Another deck of cards, and more cards with the railroad companies on. I guess these are this size purely because the room this behemoth is going to take up. More of these now. Surveyors, Marketplace, just tons of good quality cardstock boards. Sort that out later. It's a right pile, isn't it? Now there's going to be a lot of tokens to sticker, but look at all that lot there. They're in natural wood. There's some discs and very small little discs there as well, like dowels. Looks like a woodworking project, doesn't it? Lots of different coloured ones there. There we go. Plenty. And the stickers, this tells you how to apply the sticker sheets. So further in, we've got the rule book here. Let's have a look. Do you like the fact it's got the various trains and carriages on the edge of the box? That's a nice touch. So let's have a look. Rulebook seems really nice. Oh, the stickers in here. They're the ones for the larger discs, and these are the ones for the small plugs, like little dowels. Now I do believe these were all hand dyed by the publisher. The discs in particular, well, they're a bit rough on the edges. They're going to need a little bit of a sand with some fine paper, and hopefully that's not going to take any of the dye off. If the dye is drawn into that wood enough, it should be okay. But they are going to need a little finishing off. Not the best quality, I'll be honest, but they should look alright stickered, I think. So the larger ones are for the bigger discs, and these are for the little plugs that will go on the board. There we go, put them there. Let's have a look at this rule book. Index there, contents. The page is a nice thick quality. Some colour illustrations here and there. Oh, there we go. There's the designer of 18OE, cleverly disguised as a tourist at Zurich. Haupt Bahnhof. Right, and I said Mark Swanson as the designer. He is a designer. Sorry, is the game publisher. It's Mark Fraser. So there we go. And the designer is Ed Sindler, and that's him there in Zurich. There we go. And what we've got here is the playbook. Different binding edge there. This shows us setup, game setup example. Strategy guide. Playbook version, says here. Okay, so there's the playbook. Various charts here now, plenty of them. We've got tables. Guess these are for each player, are they? Lots of them. Anyway, won't be for every player, will there? Because there's, I don't think so. How many's here? 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of those tables. And we've got private railroads, minor railroads, cards, a couple of those. What else have we got here? And an upgrade chart, tile upgrade chart. There. Right, now we come to the tiles, which are the hexes, which are very, very small. Lovely colours. We've got like this nice lime green here. But the very thin, extremely thin. That is a strange design choice because we've got this lovely mounted board. We've got the really thick, what are they called? Anyway, the boards you get when you get the companies. We've got these are nice and thick. Great rule books, and these are extreme. I mean, we know why they're small to fit on the board. Otherwise, the board would just get massive and colossal. These are very thin, you know, extremely thin. Yeah, so I say more like like Avalon Hill used to put out, sort of standard. I'm sure they're going to be serviceable and perfectly nice, but they are extremely thin. Would have been nicer if they were thicker. They could easily do with being 4 times the thickness, to be honest. I'm sure they're fine. So there's the sheets, plenty of them. A lot of punching to be done there. Have to bag these up. That's where those little plugs are going to go on the little white circles. There we go. And do believe some of these are for scenario driven, some of these tiles here. And then, is it onto the boards? We've got the small stock exchange zip board here. There we go. Open markets. Yeah. Regional railroads, major railway roads, locomotive works, and the stock market here. And then we've got the game board itself, which is in two sections. Let's open this up and have a look. Right, here's the game board set out, and as you can see, it is huge. The hexes are very, very small. But I guess, well, I don't guess, I know. Obviously, from a design point of view, the board would have just got out of hand if the hexes were larger. So yeah, it's a very impressive and nice looking board. And there's the board for sorting everything out. I can't remember the exact name. I have played 18XX on a couple of occasions, but is that the market board, for want of a better word. So yeah, there's the gigantic board all laid out. So there we go. That is 18OE on the rails of the Orient Express. A huge 18XX game. Thanks for watching.